Hello, welcome to Train Sim World 6, where today I'm just going to go as a random free roam, because I've worked something out. We'll start... yeah, there. Make it about 9 o'clock. Don't know why I clicked that one to get 9:05. And because it's winter, we'll have some snow. I worked something out doing some testing yesterday. Normally on free roam, you spawn walking and there's absolutely no trains around. So you have to spawn a train in. I could never work out on Train Sim World 5 how to get it so I could go past the signals. Worked that out yesterday, and I'm going to demonstrate it. This is going to be a run from Penzance to Plymouth. So, when my laptop has woken up, unplug and replug the controller, because it's playing up. Come on. That's better. Oh, hello. Before I do anything though, I will look for the... okay, it fires confetti. Random. That's the first cannon I've looked at. Replace the fire extinguisher. Just do all the random bits that are around the station. I'm sure there's going to be a route map along here somewhere. After all, we're... how far south can you actually go? Ooh. That's the Paignton and Dartmouth Railway. So you can go a little bit further south. I'm now pointing north. I'm at the north end of the station, so that's leaving Paignton. Be a bit naughty. There's the level crossing I was thinking of earlier. I wonder if you can actually go up over that bridge. Yes, you can. Is there any collectibles on here? Oh, you're taking photos of the snowy track. Okay. So you can go that way. Oh, hello car. You're not letting me go past. I can't go over that. Okay, let's just walk over and back up the correct way. Steam trains, boat trains, ticket office. So that's the steam railway. Anything on the bridge? Nope. Helmets. Nice. Neatly stacked. Here's the steam railway. This is where I'm going to have a bit of fun first. Let's press tab. Spawn new train. I'll just spawn... how about... Something quick and easy. Modern liveried Class 08. Or 09 in this instance. And I just want it light engine. Don't want... There we go, light engine. Reversed. That'll do. Right. In we hop. Open the window. Sit down. Go into the map. Set path. I'm going to explore right the way down to there. Currently, signal's red, which means I need to go back into here and check what way points are set. They're all automatic points, so it should work to get down there. Yeah, they're all automatic. There's no... That's the only point that's an issue, and it's set for me. Now we've got the signal now. So, what I want is to put it in forward, release the brake, and just leave station. See if there's any of the collectibles down here. Can't go too fast because this is not... What's that? That's a poster. I will come back up to here once I've seen the end of the line. Which along here, there's the shed, carriage shed by the look of it. Ooh, we've got a red signal ahead. Wonder why. Cleared now. There's the end of the national network and the start of the heritage line. With a 15 mph speed limit. Go out this side. This is just exploring bits that you don't normally see trains on. In game. Just trying not to speed. Yeah, I could, because I'm not actually doing a timetable or anything like that. But I'm trying to be realistic. Go back this side because I want to look at these load of sidings, which is to do with Network Rail. We're on the heritage line here, and that would be storage for mainline trains, I believe. Let's speed up a bit. I want to see how far down we can actually go. before I set a new route into the platform on this side of Paignton. Then we'll get into a more up-to-date unit, a faster train even. Here's the steam railway. Green signal. Okay. Automatic point motor. Why are we on this side? Is it because that's a yard? Looks like it. Class 09 can go faster than a Class 08. It'll easily reach 15. Should be able to reach about 22 or thereabouts. It's interesting that we're running on the wrong line. Unless that's the run round loop for the... looks like it might be. Run round loop for heritage services by the look of it. Speed up a bit. That's the searchlight signal. And oh look, the track's overgrown. We can't go further. Yes we can. See how far south we can actually go on this bit. Through the trees. Oh look, it's suddenly clear. I don't know how far this track goes, but I haven't turned the lights on, so I'm just going in the dark, no lights. One advantage to this, that's the light, no that's the interior, that's the, there's marker lights, should probably be on. Sit back down. They won't be switched on yet, I'll have to get out to put them on. That's the last signal as we go through a deep cutting next to the sea. And there's the end of the line. Don't think it goes much further. You can't actually walk down here, but going by a train, whatever kind of train it is, does mean you can get to the end of the line. Doing it in snow is just different. The track does continue beyond this little embankment. I don't know how far. I'm not going to go past the stop marker. I'm just going to stop there. Now I'm going to go set path. And go into platform 2. No, platform 1. But before I do that, I'm going to go and put my lights on. Oh, you can actually walk out. You can jump out to do the lights. You can't really walk too far. There's the light. Can't even put headlamp on the lamp brackets. Right. Up I get. Leave the door open. Wrong one. That side. Put it in reverse. And release the brakes. And head back to Penzance. It's just nice having a I don't care about speeding. Let's just see how fast I can get. It's not as if I've got a timetable or anything else. This is basically exploring the route. Just gone. We're on the Penzance and Dartmouth Steam Railway bit here. There's the bushes again. Oh, we can do 35, 36. That's a lot faster than a Class 09 can actually do. So, yeah. Through the bushes. .41. Still speeding up. Let's cut power down to 0 and just coast. It's useful knowing how to do this now. It means I can just explore routes without timetable things or having to catch a service train. Slowing down because we'll soon be at the station. What I'm going to do is load in a passenger train. When I'm in the station. Go under the bridge. I like having snow. It's realistic. Pulling away from the steam railway. Crawling into the platform in my snow-covered Class 09. See if there's any collectibles up this end while I'm here. Can't see any on the other platform at the moment. Should be somewhere a route map. Not seen one. There's the stop point. With a ground signal. No route map. Not that I can see anyway. It's weird. There's a couple of fire extinguishers there. And there's one in there that I haven't done. Just creep into the stop point. I will then jump out. There we go. Objective complete, which is what I wanted. I'll shut this door. I'm going to go out this side. I can do that. I can do that and remove. Confirm. Suddenly got clear. What I want to do, because I saw it while I was coming through, there's fire extinguisher. There's a route map. I knew there was one. I just couldn't see it. Cross over again. There's the other fire extinguisher. And now, spawn a new train. Let's have full car class 142. I want it on that platform so I don't have to worry about crossover. And we'll move there. There we go. Class 142. I've now got to get in, which is always going to be fun. I've got to unlock that. Open the cover. Open the local door. Close the cover. Lock the cover. Didn't want to close it. I want the blind. It makes the cab more airy. Come on. There we go. Right. Oh, something I want to do. It's there. That's the AWS cover. Is there any... I don't want the vestibule light. Don't want that. We're running empty, so turn the lights off, save the battery. Just the key on. Forward. Closing door. Door closed. Go to cab heater. Slow. Heated screen on because it's winter. Cab light off. Destination light on. Instrument lights. Lights. Marker. Head. Now we go to this little lever here. Destination. Not in service. Special. Because it looks better having a destination, even if it does say special. Right. Windscreen wiper. on. Brake released. No, brake back on. When I go there, click that, set path, zoom out. I'm going to stop at each station. So I set a destination for each station. Torquay. Wait for the signal. Wait, signal's now changed, so I can release the brakes. And I should now be able to go. Why is it going backwards? Okay, that was a bit weird. I put it in reverse without intending to. 142 is a bit easier to set up than a more up-to-date unit, and I've only got to worry about your AWS. So, this is a bit of this line I haven't done. We're going to go to the junction station and then head to Plymouth and see how far down there we can go. £40 mph speed limit. Okay, it's not too bad. I want to be able to hear the engine. To do that I need my sound up a bit so I can actually hear what it's doing. Okay, a bit more throttle. Over a canal, by the look of it. Could be, yeah, water, because there's like a little lake or pond, whatever. I can have that open while I'm in here by myself. 1.8 miles to Torquay. Oh, speeding. Doesn't matter about speeding. Not really. I'm the only one on the line. It's just easier to obey the speed limit, because I need to stop at Torquay, then go along to the next station, then the next station. I'm stopping at Torquay because I want to see whether there's any of the collectibles, like a cannon to fire or hats to do or things like that. There's the green signal. The sunflower disappeared. It'll come back when I'm approaching Torquay because there'll be a red signal. Oh, that's squealy. You can see why pacer units or skippers or whatever they wanted to call them were never used on this line. Really tight bend. What do these buttons do? Nothing. That is compressor, gear hold, engine start and stop, couple button, headlights, instrument lights, destination, cab light. Oops, speeding again. I'm just looking at all the turn the cab heater up. Van's not going to come on. So that's a separate control. Ooh. Can't go much faster than this. Maybe I should have been going a little bit slower. Good job the next signal's green. Complete wheel spin as we slide to a stop. Okay. Sit down again. It's easier to open the doors if I sit down. No one will get on. I just want to have a... There's a route board. We are Torquay. Next one is Torre. Then Newton Abbot. And we'll go down to Plymouth before... I don't know. Maybe going to Dawlish. There's some fire extinguishers. Can we go into the car park? Ooh. There's a lot of this bit where you can actually explore away from the railway. Walk on the pavement. Into the booking hall. And I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Maybe. No, I've got to go back round. Won't let me go through there. There's an invisible barrier. Which is a bit weird. Go back into the car park. And then down here. And look in here. There's the helmets. Up the bridge. Try and find if there's a cannon to play with. Confetti cannon. Here's the other. Ooh, get your photo taken. Didn't know you could do that. Doesn't work, but it'd be fun if you could. There's more helmets. I've now done 4 of 25. That's quite a lot. Anything else up here? There's a cannon. There's a boat. Cannon! Okay. What about down this end? Past the interesting posters. There's another route map. Now done 4 of 25. There's 25 of each collectible. I don't think I can go up the signal box. Oh, I can go up the signal box steps. Okay. What about going round the signal box? I can even do that. That's fun. Walk up here. See if there's another cannon. Yes, there is. Thought there would be. And that's 3 of 25. I like that. There's another boat. I can't go into camera view 8 until I'm back in the train. Done that. done both. Is there a second? Is there... Let me have a look through the window. No, there isn't another... I couldn't go forward from there because I was in the second unit. And they don't have connections. I'm just looking if there's... No, there isn't. Okay, there's only the one... Close the doors. Back into map. Yes, Mr. Guard. I've got to get a permission to go to the next station now. Which is going to be stop there. Release the brakes. Just exploring each station by going by train. Got to put a bit of power in because we've got a gradient. Off we go. Let's close the window so I don't get cold. And because that one... Can I pull the blinds further down? No. Got a blind there, look. Whee! That's completely blocking my side view. It's not a good idea. I can pull that down a bit. As long as I can see the signals, then I can have it turned down, pulled down. Why am I stopped? Interesting. I slowed down to a stop. We've got 30 miles an hour at Tor Station. And then it goes up to 45. I don't know why I bothered closing that door. I'm the only one on board and I'm just exploring. I could just do the guard door, guard panel. Load up or open local door only. It's possible to do. We'll see. It's not as if having the guard panel switched on all the time is going to cause me any issues. Yards. I can definitely understand why these units weren't used on this line. Which throws me away. 30 mile an hour limit in the station. Ooh, sliding. But I've stopped, which is what I wanted. I've stopped a bit short. Waiting until it's about there and apply the brakes again. Right. This time I'm going to do guard panel. So turn it on. Unlock it. And local door. It's just the one door then. Anything in this shelter? Nope. There has to be a cannon. Can't just be... Oh, there's helmets there. Hard hats. So put them. Can't just be the big stations that have got the cannon. Cross over. Go up here. Don't do this in real life, you get into trouble. It's also very, very dangerous. There's a cannon. Go bang. Another thing. Do not ride a bike on a railway platform. Railway station platform. The chance of coming off and injuring yourself is exceedingly high. I can't go through there, that's a barrier. Also, don't do what I'm doing and walk along the line, or the wrong side of the yellow line. Yellow line is there to protect you. There's a state route map. And there's another cannon over there. So I'm going to do the safe thing, the thing that you're supposed to do. Use the footbridge. On a game like this, doing all this lot doesn't put you at risk. In real life, it would. There we go, there's the cannon, and wait for the confetti to finish. Don't think there's anything else here. No, that's just graffiti on the box. Go back in my train. My special train. And close door. I'm going to leave that open. It's not as if it affects the driving. Go back here, click on that, click on set path, and type ends. Where's that? To obey. I'm going to go to there. It's only a short distance, but it's a feature. It wouldn't be listed if there wasn't something there, so I'm going to see what it is. I know this is a completely random video. I'm not doing any scenarios or any timetables. I'm just randomly driving and looking at things. Started off by seeing how far south the Penzance line goes, and now I'm heading on normal line. In a unit that isn't really suitable for it in the snow. see around the bend. Won't be any passing trains. As I said, it's not a scenario, it's not timetable, it's just free rein. I may do one of these videos where I'm at one of the stations on one of the routes, just train spotting. It's possible to do that in this game, especially on the routes which have got lots of layers, like Birmingham to Crewe. That's got enough layers that you can have ages at the station and see different things come through. Can't quite do it on West Coast Main Line South. As far as I'm aware, there's only 3 things that operate on that one. That's the 350 stroke 2, I think it is, and Pendolino for passengers, and then 60 already, and then class 66 on freight. I don't think other things are layered in, whereas Birmingham to Crewe, you've got default stuff, which is the class 350, stroke 1, stroke 2, stroke 3, I think stroke 4, and class 66. Plus, layered in, you've got the class 220, class 170, the class 323, Pendolino, class 66, class 47, Flying Scotsman, class 87, right, half a mile from where I need to stop to see what's going on. So I start applying brakes. Bay line. Slowing down a lot quicker than I thought, considering we're going downhill. All I want to do is see what's here, see if it does actually have any collectibles. If not, I'll go on to the next point. Doesn't look like it does. Let's go into 8 and I can have a look around, just see what is going on. Not what I wanted that. Because I worked something out. I can be... Where's the time that it starts looking nice? Oh, it's too dark. There we go, that's a nice picture. Will that work? Come on, laptop, think about it. Could try it earlier in the day for sunrise. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks even better. There we go. Back into here, click on that, click set path, zoom out. And is there a crossover down there? Yes. Okay. We'll go into Newton Abbot on the what they call the Torbay line platform 1. Right. Brakes off. Off we go. 2.1 miles to Newton Abbot. That was a good location to get a thumbnail because it looks wintry. I honestly don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm just being random. That's the title for the video. Random Wanderings on Train Sim World 6. Clear aspect signal. Might go to Dawlish because that's a gorgeous station. Seeing the Dawlish seawall in snow would be quite fun. I mean, it's one of the most famous bits of railway in the UK. One of. Ooh, we got a tunnel under a main road. I've driven 100 miles in this on various routes. Should be coming up to the junction soon. That's the speed limit one. There's the junction. Okay, we can cut power and just coast. We've got 1.2 miles and we're on a flat bit of line. Slightly downhill. Go into cab proper. Try and drive realistically for a little bit. Start slowing down. Now that I can see the station on the signal display or track display. There is a crossover to the main line there. Which is probably what would have been used normally. But I've got a red signal up ahead, so the points will be against me. the snow. More braking. Newton Abbot Station. I had to look at the display. I've said it 3 times and I still couldn't remember the name of the station. Newton Abbot Station. Is there a cannon? There should be. Should be at least one. Maybe more. There's one. Far platform. Brakes. There's a station or a route map. There's a fire extinguisher. More helmets. It's got a lift for the platform. Just coming to a nice gentle stop at the correct place. There we go. Stand up. Open local door. There's fire extinguishers on the other platform. What are you standing there for? There's a cannon there. I like doing these collectibles, especially when they actually have fun things like that. Can't remember which route is... Castles are on Preston Carlisle. The Birmingham to Crewe line has APTs. There's the lift. I'm just looking along here first for the route map, which is there. We are now there. Newton Abbot, right in the middle. Any more down this end? Or have I got to go and use the bridge? I'm not doing a scenario at the moment. I'm just randomly walking around. Probably walking more miles than I've done on any single route. Let's go and get... Any more there? Fire extinguishers. Knew there was something down this end. There we go. And now we go to the... I'm going to use the lift, it's much more fun.
Doors closing.
Up we go.
Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift going down.
Not yet, it isn't. What's that? Lost. AI generated voices. The voice of Max. Lost. Witnesses journey back home. Yeah. Okay. And then always end with a split. They're not allowed to use real branding. Call the lift.
Doors opening. Lift going down. Doors
Go down.
closing.
Whee!
Platform. Doors opening. Lift going
There's
up.
some hard hats, as they call them. And where is it? Umbrella. Thought that was a cannon for a second. Okay. There's a bay platform there. There's fire extinguishers against that wall just there, which I'll go to. Nothing up there. How far down here can I walk? There's a fence. Okay. Where's the cannon? If I hadn't come down the lift, I wouldn't have seen those hard hats. How far? Oh, I can't go through the gates. Okay. There's the cannon. 7 done. That means I've got 18 more to do. And I'm going to guess. There we go. There's the other one. 17 more to do. Go back to my train. Do it the
Doors closing.
lift way.
Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift going.
Because the lift's already up here.
Doors closing. Platform. Doors opening. Lift going up.
There we go. There's my train. Back on. Close the door. Sit down, go into here, click on that, click on set path. Ooh, what goes up? Interesting. Don't know where that goes. Right. Next station. We need to be on the left-hand line at Tynemouth. Should get signal cleared. Brakes off. Head off to Tynemouth. Or Tynemouth. No, Tynemouth. Tynemouth is up north. Tynemouth is down south. Had to think. Bye bye, Newton Abbot. Done all your collectibles. What I'm going to do is go to Dawlish, and then that'll do, I think. just be a bit different. Don't know where that one goes. I know Totnes you've got the South Devon Railway. Some of it modelled anyway. Which is interesting. That's got quite a bend. Don't know where that goes. We've got to cross over to the up line. We've got a green to cross over. Still snowing. Here's the crossover. Once we're crossed over, I can accelerate. 60 miles an hour along here. It's just I don't want to accelerate over the point work. We've got 4.5 miles, so we can go back. We can go up to line speed without any issue. Going uphill slightly. Green signal ahead. The sunflower has disappeared. Sunflower is a visual reminder that signal either we've just gone past or going to is yellow or red. When it's cleared, you've got a clear aspect. No red signal or yellow signal. Right. Must admit, doing it this way, without the worries of a timetable, is a lot more fun for me, because I can just stop, explore the stations, get the collectibles, and not worry about trying to get a set time or anything like that. Yes, doing the timetables is good. Same with scenarios, because you've got a reason for doing it. But like this, you can just explore, which you can't generally do when you're doing timetable or scenario. The 90-mile-an-hour speed limit coming up, and these would only do 75 normally. We're going downhill slightly, so it is going to be a bit quick. Let's cut power. Oh, it's a 60-minute limit coming up. 2.2 miles to Tynemouth. So we'll be slowing down soon anyway. There's the River Tyne. Put that seat back up. I haven't got a second one, so I don't need the seat down. Speed restriction, which is why we've now got sunflower there. Not that I'm going at 80. I will start slowing down for the 60, because we're 1.2 miles from where we need to stop next. Ooh, there's boats in the water, and they actually do bob around. That's clever. 1 mile. Release the brakes a little. There's the 60 limit as we go over. I think it's a bridge, or is it just round the bend? Football pitch, so it's not a bridge. Once again, the sunflower has disappeared as soon as we got to a green signal. This is an interesting route. There's a lot of scenery. The collectibles are fun. I mean, firing cannon off is quite an interesting thing to do, especially with it giving out confetti. Stacking hard hats, that's sort of interesting. While also having route maps, fire extinguishers being replaced. Just creep forward a little bit. I put the brake on a bit too hard. I could potentially stop early and then set another route to get to Dawlish, but I want to stop at the end of the platform, like that. Right, I hop. That'll be all the doors, no doubt. Oh well. Passengers must. Where's the pole? That's just flying. Okay. Passengers must not pass this flying sign or cross the line. Warning, do not trespass on the railway. Penalty £1,000. Yeah. That's quite an expensive thing to do. 5 to 6 car stop. Is there anything there? No. What about here? Nope. Go against the edge. There's a couple of fire extinguishers placed. Do this platform first. Anything out here that I can... No, I can't go out there. There's some hard hats. Is there a cannon? No. There is on the other side. I'm being naughty, but as I said, in a game, it's not too bad. Real life, you do risk serious injury. So don't do it. Can I go out here? Ooh, little courtyard with high picket fence. Surprised that there isn't a route map along this station. Can't go into the booking office. Can I go out there? Nope. There's a route map. Done 8. What's up this end? Absolutely nothing. My life was turned upside down. So I turned to... That's a real advert. I like looking at these adverts because they're quite fun. English Riviera, which is this route. Warning, sloping platforms, apply brakes. Yeah, it slopes to the railway. Timetable, not very visible. Pay and display, don't forget to pay at the machine. Cameras are in operation, terms and conditions apply. Eldest Picasso, blue period. I think that's meant to be Picasso. Vincent. No, what's his first name? My life was in pieces, so I spoke to Calm. Okay, these adverts are actually quite... There's 2 pay and display posters over there. There's... Be naughty. I want to see the poster. Portrait of a lady. An elegant and sophisticated drama. And then... yeah. Play on Picasso. Accident hotspot. Please take care. Hold the rail. Is there anything... Cyclist to mount. Anything up here? Nope. Got CCTV camera. But it doesn't see the top of the bridge. It's an interesting little station, this. Let's go and get back on. I'm just going to walk through. Sit down, do the door. What's that buzzing? Right, map. Set path. I think the next one is... Dawlish. Yep, Dawlish. So we'll go to the end. And release brakes. And off we go. No, that one doesn't need to be on. There's no one in the second man's seat. Just like to hear the engine note as I accelerate away. Used to be a longer platform by the look of it. Yeah. Much longer platform. And now we get onto the seawall. Over there. That's the English Channel. And there's the end of the Tyne. River Tyne. Let's get a... see if I can do... I want it still... week 1 in January. I want sunset. And then... that's too dark. So we want sunrise. Like so. That work? Possibly. That also works. Come up with 2 of those. Yep. Okay, we can go back to driving. I just like doing screenshots like that. It's probably better for the thumbnails doing them like that than it is just a standard screenshot. Now that I know how to do it, they do look better, and I can be more creative. How far? 2.1 miles to Dawlish. I'm not going to rush. I'll make Dawlish the end of this video, and then Monday's video will be back to just following doing a scenario. Don't know whether I'll do this route, Crewe Preston, Birmingham Carlisle, Great Western Express, Riviera Line. I don't know. I'll do something. Might even see if Mittenveld Barn will work without stuttering. Because it's been... I haven't tried that on Penzance 6 yet. It stuttered a lot on TSW5, so we'll see. If that works without stuttering, then they've definitely done a lot for route optimisation, or game optimisation for that matter. Into tunnel, get power, just briefly. Can't see where the tunnel comes out. It's a left-hand turn. Oh, it's this tunnel. The one that I got the screenshot to do. Okay. I have to do a photo mode shoot in that tunnel on the video. How long ago would it have been? Six days ago, so last week. 7 days ago. The time this gets uploaded or goes live. Right. Start applying the brakes. Go back to that view because it's better. Track. Now on the Dawlish seawall, which has had washouts in the past. Let's get the train on the seawall. Time. Oh, too dark. Will it work later in the day then? No. So 7 AM. Don't want it foggy. Don't want heavy rain. Don't want mist. Don't... Snowstorm. Heavy snow. Clear. And the snow suddenly stops. Let's make it... Make it into June. And... That's not a bad shot. I can try the evening as well. What's known as golden hour. Doesn't let me. I want a sunset. Come on. Get to the point where the sunset is. Next one. Can I do one from ground level? Looks as though it's got an engine error, but that works as well. But a bit closer. Still looks like there's an engine error and there's something up with the windows, but this is just... There we go. Go back to driving in the snow. Here's Dawlish Station. Bring the speed down. Just coast, go onto this side. I will have an explore of Dawlish Station. AED does not get replaced on this one. It's got a working lift on this station, unlike at Southernmost. Stopping at the end. Like so. Get up. Might as well close that door for a bit. Open the local door. And look around Dawlish. Look if there's any... Oh, pardon me. Look if there's any cannons. And I'll do this platform first. Well, there's a route map. How far down here can I go? Not very far. There's an invisible barrier, which is a little bit annoying. But there's an AED device. Yes, I know what AED stands for. And saying device after it is a bit like saying pin number. Your ticket goes further than you think. From the everyday to the extraordinary. Better Railways. Buying a ticket has never been so easy. Plan, buy and travel with tickets straight to your mobile, ready to use instantly. I was going to say that almost looked like British Railways. The time this is set, we haven't quite got Great British Railways in full use. Where's that go? No entry, maintenance in progress. It's the other footbridge. And there's no cannons. At least not on this platform. I can see a fire extinguisher. Catch the lift.
Doors closing. Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift going down.
Ooh, open top bridge. I'm just gonna walk down. There's the cannon. Facing me. 10 of 25. 15 left. What's up this way? Anything? Can't see anything. It's a long walk. This is a very long platform. Which ends at this footbridge. Can I leave? Oh wow. Can actually look out at the sea by coming off the platform. Can I go up on this bridge and have a look? Cool. I could do a rail tour scenario. Oh, there's hats there, look. Hello, are you playing on your phone? No, can't go any further than that. Okay. That was cool. Can I walk to the beach, maybe? No. It stops me. You're taking a photo of me. Hello. There's sea defence. Can I go this side of the... Yep. Is there going to be something collectible along here? That's the question. I have no idea. This is quite interesting, but I can walk out here. That looks like a route map board on the back of the bridge. In fact, it is. And that'll be route map number 10, so 15 more to go. How far along here can I walk? Can I go down these steps? No. But I can still look out at the sea. Interesting. Can't go up there. But I can go back on the platform. To the signal. That is blocked off. For the covered bridge. There's the fire extinguisher. Done the cannon. Get the
Doors closing.
lift up. I just saw something.
Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift going down. Doors closing. Platform. Doors
Just
opening.
in front of me.
Lift going.
I missed it. 10 of 25 hard hats stacked.
Doors closing. slowing down.
Can you do the...
Doors closing.
Yes, you can. Okay. So, I'm going to send that lift
Doors closing.
back down. Call that back.
Doors
Just
open.
means that both lifts are at the
Going
bottom.
down. Doors closing.
Yes, when I reset it, it'll go back. It would have gone back anyway.
Platform. Doors opening.
But
Lift
it's
going
just so that while I'm in the station, everything's normal. Welcome to Dawlish. I've been doing this an hour and a half. And there we go. Well, I've done a bit of random exploration, going from Penzance to Dawlish. Starting off by going south to see how far south you could actually drive, which is... you don't expect to be able to do that. I can do an exploration like that on other routes, like Blackpool branches, see how far along the West Coast Main Line you can actually go. Or even West Coast Main Line South, see how much further north than Milton Keynes I can go. Hope you've enjoyed this completely random video. Normal service will resume for the next video. And I will do probably... where is it? That. I mean, I've only done one scenario on it, and that was just a full-length run. Whereas something like... that would be a reasonably long run. Pushing a stranded class 111 one in a crocodile would be fun. They accelerate really fast. Going up and over the Mittenveld barn. And then there's that one. I will do one of them. I just don't know which one yet. Anyway. Hope you watched to the end. And if you did, you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I did want to try and get 500 subscribers for the start of the year, but that didn't happen. I would like more subscribers at some point. So sharing the video would help. But until next video, which will be on Monday, have a great weekend and be seeing you.
Warbler Productions. Filming trains and events that happen in town.
Wearing his red trilby, Dale can be seen with cameras 3 all set up.
Steam trains and diesels, electrics and freights.
Dickens and fireworks, tractors at Christmas.
Warbler Productions.